Hey guys, this is Rosie Mercado.
And I'm Keith Webb.
Thank you so much for watching Size Matters. I hope you've loved the previous episodes. Today is something special. We're going to start off, instead of doing a regular episode, we want to start off with doing something special. What are we doing today,
We're
Keith?
doing our Q&As on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We asked you guys to give us your questions you want to know. Some of your little taboo questions. We're trying to answer all of them.
Hold on, you got a lot of taboo questions. Yeah, you did. And naughty pictures.
I got naughty pictures too. Thank you for the pictures. But yeah, we're here to answer all the questions that you ladies have and men, and you know, keep those questions coming so we can do it for next segment. So
I want to start off with a quick question. Let's see.
Okay.
I have handle at JMaymay asks, how do you become confident with your body and your self overall, Rosie? How did I become confident? I think it comes down to really just knowing that this is the body that you have. If you don't like something, change it. If you don't want to change and learn to love it, have a set of goals. Make sure that you're going after those goals day by day. And I think just stay in an attitude of gratitude, being thankful for every breath that you take and every single day that comes by.
Boom. Next question I have from Mackenzie Michaels. Oh, I have a sex question, my favorite.
Uh-oh.
All right, so he's like, I'm not trying to sound like a slut, but if a guy is having sex with you and you're trying to hide the bad parts of your body, is it a turnoff? Yes, that is a big turnoff. When you're in the bedroom, you know, trust me, the guy likes you for you. Trust me. So when you're in the bedroom, everything has to come off. I'm sorry. So don't ever cover anything. It's a turnoff for me, at least for me.
At the end of the day, if the guy is at that point with you, he likes you, for your body, he knows what's there. And I think there's nothing sexier than, above all, not only a body, but confidence. Confidence makes everything sexy.
Confidence, yeah, absolutely. Confidence is a big turn on. Yeah, and trust me, if you made it to bed and you're ready to move on, trust me, you made it. You got it. He likes you for you. So
I think also if you're feeling that uncomfortable that he's not gonna love and respect your body, then maybe you shouldn't be taking that step into taking it to the bedroom.
There you go. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Next question. Okay, at Dr. Boo. Dr. Boudin, there we go. At Dr. Boudin, plus size dating, how-tos. What are the tips that we have for plus size dating? I think it's just dating in general. I don't think it should be plus size anymore. God, that's an episode in itself.
It is an episode in itself. And you know what? Dating is a science in itself, and everybody has their own theories of what they should do or what not to do.
Okay, what to do, really quick.
Short answer, just be yourself. I know it's a very typical thing, but be yourself, but don't be weird. At least for the guys, just don't be weird, okay?
Be confident, wear comfortable shoes when you go on a date, make sure you look beautiful, make sure you're feminine. More than anything, act like a lady and let him be a gentleman. If he's not gonna treat you like a lady, next.
Yeah, be a gentleman, at least for the first date, for crying out loud. Like, let her at least think you're a gentleman.
And don't ask for sex on the first date. If you're asking for that, you're getting kicked to the curb. Ladies, have self-respect. Don't think that because a man is very good looking, he could treat you without any respect whatsoever. Make sure that you have standards, very high standards, and you know what? Have fun on the date. A date is a date. Don't think he's Prince Charming or Mr. Right away.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to go right to sex. I think a lot of people know that. And the guys, if she turned you down, don't be mad and don't be surprised, okay? It's probably a good lady to stay with if she told you no on the first night. So.
What's your next question, Keith?
All right, I have a question from Randy Alston. She says, hello, Keith, I have a question. So I'm a big lady, and lately I have been asked out by a few younger guys. How do I know who is into me and who just wants my booty?
Oh.
I liked you for a while now, not because of your looks, but because of who you are and your smile. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. I appreciate that. So,
how do you know if a guy is into your body and for you just for sex? It's very simple. If he only wants sex and he's only hitting you up for sex, and that's the first question that comes out of his mouth, then you know he only wants sex. If he's actually spending quality time trying to get to know you, who you are, what you're about, that's a person that's worth your time.
Yeah, and you know, and a lot of bigger girls are like, how do I know if he just wants my body, and he's just, you know, he doesn't really, it's not really a plus size thing. That's just a
man
all thing. I don't care what size you are. There's gonna be men who just want your body. And you really just have to know and weed out which ones are which, and you'll know by dating. So.
And not only that, dating teaches you how to do that. So take it slow, have fun, and if you feel uncomfortable, there again, next.
Exactly. Rosie's very good at that.
I'm very good at that. I've learned very well. Next one. Oh God. Okay, this is by Savuna Zans. Pretty face, but you should lose some weight. How do you deal with those stereotypes and perception that plus size women are just plain lazy? God, that's such a good question.
Yeah.
I learned not to pay attention to that. I'm so focused on living life, I'm going after my goals, that I don't have time for those negative remarks. If you have people telling you that constantly, you know what? Wish them well, give them a nice smile, and keep working towards your goals and being happy. You're always going to find negative people in the world. Just wish them well, give them a smile, and don't pay attention to those negative remarks. There's no time in life for that.
Yeah, life's too short, and yeah, you'd be miserable trying to please people.
You can't please people. You become so miserable just doing that. That's a job in itself.
I don't got time. I ain't got time for that. All right, this one's from Linda Clark. She says, with the push, low as it may be, to promote healthy body images for our girls and women, yet our young men don't have a lot of examples of men.
Ooh.
Yes, showing their appreciation of curvy women. What else can be done to help young men in being proud of being with a big girl? And I mean publicly date and not just have sex with.
God, that's another episode in itself.
I know.
You had a good name for that episode.
Oh, yes. We read this question already, and actually we're going to save that for another segment because that's a really good question.
But just know that we are reading your questions. Keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Know that we're reading the questions, and we're having some really good questions which are setting up for future episodes. So
yes.
Keep watching Size Matters. So this is where we're going to talk to you, connect with you, and talk about things that matter.
That's right. For example, we have Christine, what does that say? Daffodillion. Daffodillion. She said, can I take a picture of your butt? No. All right, next question.
Next question. At Shani, 85 tips on how do you find your self-worth? How do you find your self-worth? Learn to love yourself, learn to respect yourself, and of course, more than anything, you have a purpose. Go after your talents. What makes you happy? What are you passionate about? When you're living life with purpose, you're living based off of your talents, and when you live based off of your talents, you could become a happy person. And when you're happy, you be happy, you make happy.
Exactly. That's about all the questions, all the good questions.
All the good questions. You have tons and tons of naughty questions. He loves reading those questions. Regardless of what, we are always reading questions. I think we're going to wrap that up for today's Q&A, for our first Q&A for Size Matters.
Yes. And those really good questions. Keep the question coming. I love answering the questions. Probably my favorite part of the show so far. So make sure you subscribe and like the video if you're into it. Yes. Yeah, and share it, please. And yeah, if you like our shows, subscribe. Yeah, enjoy.
I'm Rosie Mercado.
I'm Keith Webb.
Make sure to follow us at Size Matters.